We are going to just give you a heads up. And if you have our Storm Track 8 weather app, you received this alert shortly after 3 o'clock in the morning here. This is a frost advisory over central portions of the state going into effect overnight. Indy metro area included in that. Now, 36 is kind of the number you'll look for. You need a clear sky and a light wind to hit that mid-30s to get some frost formation. I think northern Indiana probably gets there. In fact, we're probably close to freezing. Places like Goshen, maybe below it in Angola, Fort Wayne, Huntington, even Hartford City. Tipton, I have you around 33 degrees. Here in the metro, it's going to be close. 37 here in Indianapolis, 35 Noblesville. I definitely think north of Indy, best chance for some frost. Again, I don't think this is going to be widespread. But if you have some of those plants that have already emerged and starting to bloom a little bit, you've already had to cover them up a couple of times over the last couple of weeks, you'll need to do it again for tonight. All right, just a heads up. Right now, again, we are cool. It's not awful, though. 50 degrees. It is a little gusty. Winds are out of the west at around 15 miles per hour. 49 Muncie, 48 in Lafayette, 52 currently in Bloomington this morning. Wind gusts 15, or sustained winds rather, 15 to 20. We've seen gusts as high as 25. I think we'll probably see wind gusts peak around 30 to 35 miles per hour through the heart of the day. This is at 10 o'clock, so probably around and just after lunchtime will be kind of the highest wind gusts that we'll have to contend with, which will be a little stronger than what we had to deal with for the day yesterday. It's also going to be considerably cooler, about 20 degrees cooler than yesterday. 49 at noon. I'm going to go with a high of 55. That is 10 degrees cooler than average for this time of year. Indians back at home. I believe it's a 6-game home stretch at the Vic, taking on Toledo. First pitch at 6:05, mid-50s, and a little breezy, right around 50 degrees by the end of the game. And I do think the winds will ease up, and that trend will continue overnight, which will allow for, again, patches of frost. 37 when you wake up tomorrow morning. It is going to be a cold start 24 hours from now. Tomorrow should be a little better. Despite the chilly start, we're going to tap into more of a southwest flow. Numbers get close to 60 degrees here in central Indiana, and even better off for Thursday. I've got us back to the mid-60s, which is exactly where we should be for this time of year with pretty quiet conditions. In fact, I'll keep things rain-free up until, I would say, Thursday evening. We're going to have this warm front here, and along this warm front, you'll get some showers. I'm going to hold off on any rain chances until Thursday night. And then Friday, an approaching cold front. A lot of your Friday is going to be dry, but we got to watch Friday late night into the overnight hour. Already a highlighted area for the potential of strong to severe storms. We'll work on kind of ironing out the timetable, but right now it looks like a wind and hail threat for Friday overnight leading into Saturday. Saturday then, early morning showers and storms and then drying out late, 69. Easter Sunday, I'm just going to put a chance of showers. I think that's later in the day. Easter morning, numbers are going to hover right around 50 degrees for those Easter egg hunts. And then back to 70, maybe another round of stronger storms for Monday of next week.